You're welcome to the African Lens News channel. If you value justice, freedom, and thoughtful discussion, you're in the right place. If you're joining us for the first time, please like, share, and subscribe to stay informed and connected to us. Your engagement will help this video to reach more people. Thank you very much. This evening, we focus on a very important moment. On June 9th, 2025, at the stately Koulouba Palace in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré delivered a powerful speech that is sending shockwaves across the continent and beyond. He spoke directly to the people and fellow AES leaders, urging national unity. Traoré warned that imperial powers are testing the unity of the Sahel states and expressed concern that foreign forces aim to turn one AES member state against the others. In a clear and strong language, he urged Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, together forming the Alliance of Sahel States, to stand firm. Captain Traoré stressed how critical cohesion is in resisting external meddling. The speech has been translated into English to reach the larger audience who don't understand the French language. Let's listen to the speech and get back.
Comrades, good morning. We are now in the last month of the semester, the first semester of the year 2025. I therefore hope we can use this month to start thinking about the prospects for the second semester and see what has worked in our administrations and what has not worked. And as you can see this morning, we have just raised the colors with the Confederation anthem, which is yet another step that we are taking in our union, which is not without difficulty, because unity is hard, especially in Africa. It is difficult to unite, but it is the solution. We must unite. Little by little, the AES continues on its path, despite all the difficulties, all the challenges before us. If I were naive, I would ask myself, but why do the imperialists not want this union? But I am not naive, I know why. And it is the same question that those who still tend to sleep must ask themselves. Why do they not want us to unite? Why does the Confederation frighten or hurt some people so much? Because we are approached every day by these imperialists to lead one of the three to betray the other. We have been facing this for a very long time. Each time, these are the kinds of maneuvers that are there to get you to leave the Confederation. This should make us think. And when we look at our relationships, there is no friendship, in fact. In this world, there are only interests. People only come to us for their own interests. We need to be fully aware of this. They will fight us, they will continue to fight us, but we will emerge victorious and strong. These situations we are experiencing, we must not take them and feel sorry for ourselves. On the contrary, this should strengthen us. We must emerge very strong from this war, understand why we were so assailed, forge ourselves, and ensure that in the coming century, we do not experience this kind of situation. That is what we need to keep in mind. So I am calling on everyone to double their efforts, because people from Burkina Faso are known as very brave, hardworking, and extremely resilient. And we must keep striving to strengthen these values. Wherever you go in Africa or anywhere else in the world, you will find people from Burkina Faso. It is these values that define and identify us. So we must do everything we can to be people of integrity, just like our country's name says, to be courageous, resilient, selfless, and to work even harder in everything we do for the happiness of Burkina Faso and our community. This is very important. And once we reach a certain level, you will understand even better why we have been fought against. Because our country is rich, rich in its people, rich in moral values, but above all, rich in its land. And it is these riches that others desire. But these riches should benefit the people of Burkina Faso. Nothing has really started yet when it comes to using our natural resources and sharing the rewards with our people. We can change our country's future, move out of underdevelopment, and quickly become an emerging nation. All it takes is hard work. Everyone needs to get involved. Just as our fighters make sacrifices on the front lines, we in administration must also be willing to sacrifice. We need to push ourselves beyond what we are used to stretch our abilities even further. As I said, we have to move very quickly. And by moving fast, we can surprise those who try to divide us, those who want to keep us in poverty. I am telling you, and I repeat, we are very rich. And that is actually our main problem. It is because of this wealth that they do not want us to realize how rich we are or to be able to use our own resources. And beyond Burkina Faso, the entire Sahel region is rich, immensely rich. And I know you all know this. The Sahel will not remain poor. We will keep moving forward, keep building our organization, staying strong and resilient, making it a place of complete safety, using our resources wisely so that our people truly benefit. So I invite you to share this message with all your loved ones. We must make sacrifices here behind the scenes in the offices so we can support those on the front lines. So I wish you a great week, a wonderful month of June, and a strong end to the first half of the year. Let us meet soon to face the second half with more energy, more dedication, and more courage.
From our analysis, a shaken alliance might compromise joint military responses to jihadist groups, threatening Sahel-wide security and stability. But we hope that there will always be unity among the Sahel states. The various leaders in Mali and Niger has expressed solidarity with Traore, reaffirming the alliance's founding goals. Traore's proclamation could act as a rallying call, boosting cohesion if all parties act on it. The alliance risks marginalization from global trade networks unless they build robust alternative partnerships. A fractured AES could weaken collective responses to jihadist threats, undoing hard-won military cooperation. Some argue that aligning with Russia or Iran may compromise long-term strategic autonomy, but we know that alliance with Russia is the best thing for the AES as of now. Tonight, Captain Traore's warning strikes at the core of the Sahel's fragile unity. The question now is clear. Will this alliance withstand the pressures, internal and external, or will it unravel into isolation? What do you think? Could the AES represent Africa's new model of independence, or does it risk deepening the region's isolation? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to African Lens for more in-depth coverage across the Sahel and West Africa. Until next time, thank you for watching.